Hey, this is Scott Bergeron here in Detroit, Michigan at Center 21 Curran and Oberski. And we're going to do another part of our first time home buyer series. It's entitled, What Will the Lender Expect from Me? So folks, I want to get this out front because a lot of folks always ask me, what's the lender going to ask me for? It seems like a confusing process, so I wanted to make it easy. So I've got 9 things that a lender is going to do or need to make this work. Okay, most of them are pretty simple. Number 1, you need your driver's license. No time for fake IDs, right? And make sure that's one of the ways you can verify who you are. That's an easy one. Number 2, last 2 years tax returns and W-2s. That's going to verify what you make. So that'll help the lender verify what you make. Okay. Number 3, most recent bank statement. Most recent meaning last month, last week, whenever your last bank statement came out. Again, it's going to do 2 things. It's going to substantiate what you make. It's going to help the lender understand what you have as far as down payment. Okay. Number 4, most recent pay stubs. Now, this one gets a little tricky. Okay. So if you're paid bi-weekly, you need every other week, you need 2 of them. If you're somebody gets paid every week, you need 4. This may help you in some respects because you might have gotten a raise and maybe you make more money now than you did when your W-2 and your tax return were due. So it's again a way for the lender to verify what you make. Okay. And then lastly, number 5 of the initial things is your credit score. The lender's going to run your credit. What they're looking at is your middle score. What is my middle score should be your question because that's kind of what they use. And it's also going to have a list of your credit report to show your debts and things like that. That'll help to figure out payment. Okay, so that's the initial 5 things you're going to need. Now, there's some specialty things. We're talking about down payment. Maybe you're going to use part of your retirement account, a loan from your retirement account to help your down payment. If you do that, you need a quarterly statement from your retirement account, and that will verify the funds that are in there. Okay. If you're going to use the MISHDA program, which is the down payment assistance, that gives you $7,500 toward down payment, then you need a completion certificate from MISHDA that says you finished their class. And I'll put that in the comment below, the link to that in the comments below. Okay, so that's again dealing with down payment things. Finally, when you do find a house that you like, you need a homeowner's insurance quote to get to the lender. That's what they're going to use to figure out some of your costs. And the last thing, which is the strangest thing to me in the world, the last thing the lender is going to do is verify your employment one more time before we close. So they're going to call your HR person to verify you still work at the place you work. Okay. So those are the 9 things a lender is going to need or do to get you ready to close on your loan. Okay. Again, this is part of our first time home buyer series, and it's What Will the Lender Expect from Me? This is Scott Bergeron, Metro Detroit agent here with Center 21 Curran and Oberski, and I'll see you next time.